Welcome to the Dragon Film Podcast here on Dragon Film's smooth radio station. And we got two very exciting guests here tonight. We got Mr. Alex Awada and Mr. Troy Smauldon. And we got a lot of stuff we got to get into with them. So we're going to take a break and then get this thing going. You're listening to Dragon Film Smooth Radio. Welcome back. And gentlemen, I'm glad to have you two on my show. Let's get going here. Let's let the audience know who we're talking to, what you're all about. Mr. Alex Awada, let's start with you.
First of all, thank you for having me. Where could I start? It's a big, huge history.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of background. Actually, I started this entertainment business back in '79 in California, San Francisco. I had a 1-hour TV show.
Mm-hmm.
That was in '79.
Mm-hmm.
I stayed there for about maybe 2 years in San Francisco. Then I came to Michigan. In Michigan, you know, the Arabic community is so big. I started a TV show here called Arabian Nights.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, it was all entertainment,
Right.
dancing, entertainment, all kind of ethnic background. And besides, I played the lute, the oud, for many years,
Okay.
but I stopped it. Just I play for myself right now, to enjoy
Mhm.
myself.
Okay.
Also, I had a dance studio, the belly dancing studio.
Now the lute. Explain that instrument to me.
Actually, it's like a bazooki,
Mhm.
but it's just shorter head,
Okay.
you know. And but it sounds like a bazooki.
Okay.
It's the original Arabic instrument,
Mm-hmm.
the original. So actually, it's a very, it's got a very beautiful sound, you know.
Okay.
And it's about maybe there's about 12 strings on it, 12 strings. But
Okay.
it's mostly used for belly dancing.
Gotcha.
And you know,
Now-
belly dancing is a piece of art, really. It's not
Mhm.
like you. Many people they take it as of right now it's sex scene or anything.
Mm-hmm.
Belly dancing is a very piece of art. So I had a studio with about 35 belly dancers in it.
No. Okay.
Yeah, I had a teacher from California. She came with me when we opened up the show, the TV show.
Mm-hmm.
And then we started the show here. We stayed for about maybe 10 years in Dearborn area, Westland, Livonia, Dearborn Heights.
Okay. Now, the TV show. What was the name of the TV show? Was it the same
It
name?
was the Arabian Nights.
Arabian Nights. Gotcha.
It was 3 days,
Hmm.
2 hours each day.
Okay.
Then I changed it to a Dream Star.
Hmm.
Dream Star agency
Gotcha.
later on down the years.
Hmm.
So this is where we at right now.
All right.
I'm working with Dragon Films, and
Mhm.
we're making films. Also, I direct and then I produce some shows too.
Okay.
myself.
Now, you're also a producer as well. aren't
Yes,
you?
yes.
Mm-hmm.
We've produced a couple of films,
Mm-hmm.
you know, and they were very successful. You know.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Mr. Troy, let's tell us a little bit about yourself.
Wow. Once again, thank you for having me as well. I guess it started with around the 010s and moving forward when I first got with Dragon Films. I remember when I first got the call from you out of the blue. Basically, I think you saw me in a film, an independent film called Detroit Hoops, and you said that you really liked my performance in that, and you asked me if I was interested in being, with Dragon Films and being with a movie called Act of Vengeance, which, I was like, sure. Do you have a character in mind? He goes, I definitely have a character in mind for you if you're interested. I'm like, I'm interested. And I was like, please just send me the script. And once I got the script, read it, went through the character and what the movie was about, I'm like, okay, I'm in. And
Okay.
it just kind of went from there. And I've been with Dragon Films ever since. Got another movie under Dragon Films, of course, called Fatal Brew. And it's just been a real nice working experience. And looking forward to this third installment of me, personally being with Dragon Films with Deadly Retribution.
Okay. Now, Alex, tell me a little bit about you really got into acting. How did you adjust to that? Because I knew you were used to doing your shows and everything. You're into acting now. How did you adjust to that, and what is the difference?
Actually, I spent a lot in the studio,
Mhm.
especially when I had the TV show. And it was back then, it was cable, Barton cable. And actually, I'm just used to it. I don't like to act anyway,
Mm-hmm.
you know. Sometimes you have to act yourself,
Right.
you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the word actor, it's to me, it's a very cheap word right now.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? But when you act yourself and you fit into the part that you are acting,
Right.
it's so natural.
Mm-hmm.
But the film that my man over here is talking about, that's coming up, it's got so many entertainment, so many action. You know what I mean? And so many beautiful people in there. And the good thing about it is we have all kind of different people in there.
Right.
We have Arabs,
Mm-hmm.
we have Indians, African Americans, beautiful females, entertainment. It's best.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So actually, I would suggest look forward to this film that's coming up.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Now, how about you, Troy? How has the acting bug affected you? Because I've seen your acting, and then you've got that deep voice that really, can
Oh, thank you.
really helps out quite a bit. Tell
Thank
me
you
about
for
how
Recognizing that,
Mhm.
I kind of went through the channels of my voice getting me through doors in a sense because I had training, voice training. Then I also went through Specs Howard. I graduated, on two sides. I graduated with the radio side and I graduated with the film side.
Mhm.
So that kind of gave me an advantage moving forward. And then everything was kind of divine, because, I'm a big believer, of course, in God and Jesus Christ. And I believe the blessings that they set forth for me was to kind of get more into an entertainment type of field by them blessing me with the vessel that I have of my voice, and also being able to act out the character that I needed to do. And that's pretty much how it happened. And then what I mean by the timing of everything is because, if you well know, Michigan was blessed through their leadership at the time with Miss Jennifer Granholm as governor, and Mr. Kwame Kilpatrick as the mayor of Detroit. You know, feel the way you want to feel about it, but he brought some good things here. And yeah, Hollywood soon followed, brought a lot of opportunity to the state, not just to the city of Detroit, but to the entire state of Michigan, with the incentives and everything, correct. And that was a big boon, not just for me, but for people that were just interested. You didn't even have to be experienced. If you just went to auditions, you know, because they were all over the place. They would be shooting all kind of Hollywood projects in one day. So, I mean, if you were really interested, you could actually hop on, even, of course, as an extra. And you get paid for that day. And just learn, just to be around the people, experience. There's celebrities here. And, you know, it felt like a little bit of Hollywood had transformed into the city of Detroit and to the state of Michigan. Because I was blessed to be in a lot of featured Hollywood things that got really big. ABC picked up a show called Detroit 187 that I actually was on. You know, now it was short-lived for less than 2 seasons, but that's an incredible experience because you're not only are you on a Hollywood type of film production and everything that's on ABC, you know, the American Broadcasting Company that everybody knows about, but they're depicting your city. They're depicting your, you know, everything that a lot of people probably didn't know about Detroit and the state of Michigan. You know, they got a chance to get to see it on a bigger stage, if you will, you know, or a bigger screen. And
I'm sorry to cut him off, but you know, I agree with him on some things, but Hollywood is dying.
It is.
They want to see new blood now. You know what I mean? You know that. Hollywood is, most of it is like, it's completely, to me, is dying. Many people I talk to, they said that anything made in Hollywood, they don't believe it anymore. You know what I mean? People want to see something new. They want to, you know, some fresh people. You know.
You are so right, Alex, because they actually said it on TV that Hollywood is dying. People are, and a lot of the Hollywood actors are going out of Hollywood to shoot their films now. They're going another place because Hollywood is dying.
Also, if they learn the background of that actor that's acting in the Hollywood film, they will really, I'm sorry to say that word, they will spit at it. You know what I mean? Look at the background of most of these people, the Hollywoods, the famous people. Look what's happened with them. What they've done.
Yeah, absolutely. And if I may interject as well, of course, when I was speaking of the Hollywood that came through here, it was much different than the Hollywood that's there now. You know, I mean, it's totally changed now because now we're in the streaming age. And a lot of people don't even go to movie theaters to see a blockbuster movie anymore. They can just wait for Netflix or something to pop off, and then there you go, or other streaming services, and then there's your movie right there. It's in-house. You don't have to travel outside your home to watch it.
And let me say this. You know what else is real popular now? That's more popular? Independent films.
Absolutely.
Independent films are pretty much taking over now.
Yeah, absolutely.
Besides, I'm sorry.
Oh, go ahead, Alex.
Besides, I was going to say, Tom, we want fresh people. We want to see new faces. And we have so many beautiful people out there.
Talent.
From all different nationalities. I've seen so many from Arabs, African American ladies, you know what I mean? Even some white people. We see, you know, and Indians. This is what this film is all about too. You know what I mean? So therefore, we want to see new faces.
Right.
Yeah.
That's all we want. Who the hell
Absolutely.
want to see any film Hollywood is making right now?
Right.
You know,
Yeah, yeah.
Yep.
I mean,
Now-
without question, because now you got all those actors that kind of grew up with and everything. They're getting older.
Right.
You know what I mean?
That's
So
true.
they got to have somebody to eventually replace them. So Alex has a very valid point.
Thank you.
You know, in that
Now,
situation.
let me ask this. When it comes to acting, and I want both of your opinion on this, does it seem, you know, to me, acting is acting, but being natural is another thing. I think being natural when you're acting takes
Sure.
it to another level.
Sure.
To me, when you're just trying to act, then it don't come across.
No, it
as-
comes off fake.
Yes.
You know, yeah,
Yes,
I understand.
So what's both of your opinion on that?
I agree with you.
Mhm.
You know what I mean. But there was one point I want to bring up about why we are really strong in the community.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? My brother, Phil,
Mm-hmm.
he's got the boxing gym.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of boxers, old timers, new people came through that boxing gym.
Yeah.
And that's what makes it so. Most of these scenes that you see on Dragon films, they are made from over there.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, and it was called the Detroit Boxing Jungle.
Yes.
Yes.
Yep.
And many people went through there.
Sure have.
Yes.
I can account for that.
Absolutely. And to hop on that, I think the thing about being a true actor, you know, or actress, your personality has to shine through. Because what is the main draw of all the major ones that became stars and everything like that, for the most part? They have personality, they have charisma, you know, and therefore they have box office success because they're drawing crowds, or they did when they had the theaters more so to go and watch these, you know, these movies and stuff. But sometimes it wasn't the movie, sometimes it had to be that star, you know, that drove them into those theaters and
Yep.
everything like that. Denzel Washington, I mean, you could name them, you know, all down the line. But see, there's an authenticity there that the audience are drawn to, because, you know, when you see one of his movies, or, you know, Tom Hanks, or, you know, name a great actor, you know, that's out there, that's what they present. And that's why the audiences, they probably don't even care if the movie's bad sometimes.
Right.
They just want to go see their favorite actor or actress go out there and do their thing, and they're still satisfied because they're still going to plunk down that money. Now, it's going to be totally different now because, again, the theaters aren't what they used to be.
Right.
You know, because you have the streaming and everything. But if you're good, you're good. And if you sell, you know, to the audiences and everything like that, that's all that Hollywood or that movie house cares about, because they know at the end of the day, they're banking.
Right.
You know, so, and at the end of the day, those stars or whatever continue to make those big, you know, money contracts and everything, because they know that their name is now a brand.
Yeah.
You know, they're more than a name now. So
Now, I think back. It's funny because when I shot my first film Uncut, this was back in 2006 when I started shooting that. You know that I had a lot of people bring their music. You know, the people bringing music in for me to use in the film, but majority of it I couldn't use, and they didn't understand. They thought I was being mean when I told them I can't use it. And you know, they would tell me, man, this music is cool, and I would tell them it's cool to you. It's not about you. When it comes to music for a film, you can't. It's not about you. It's
gotta
about
be
the audience.
universal.
Will the audience accept it?
Exactly.
You know, and then it's got to fit the scene. You know, when there's a sad scene that you're shooting, you got to have the sad music to
to
complement
fit,
it.
yeah, to fit
You know, to
that.
compliment it. You know that. And so that if you don't have the, you can't put no rap music in a sad scene. And
No,
I see so many movies where they just have the wrong music playing in the scene, and I just shake my head. But this is because they're thinking about them
Yeah.
and not about the scene
About the
or
scene
or
and-
what the
and-
audience is going to accept.
exactly.
I mean, how do you guys feel about that?
No, you said, you
You
know.
said enough of it.
Exactly. That's exactly what it is.
I agree with you 100%. I
Yeah.
agree with you 100%.
I mean, the audience, again, will dictate whether something is likable or not, because they'll pay money for it, or they'll show up to see that, you know, film or whatever and everything. And then word of mouth too, because they're going to be their own movie critic, right? And then they're like, if it's good, they'll tell somebody. Guess what? If it's bad, they're going to tell somebody. So, and then that's going to show, you know, how that movie fares the rest of the way, box office wise. You know, so
Yep. And then, go
Can I
ahead.
say something, Tom? One thing about these last movies that we made, you know what I mean, that we produced or directed, that, look at this. You had Muslims, Christians, Jews, Buddhism, Indians. We had, and guess what? This film brought love into these
right.
people. We
Sure
worked
did.
together.
Sure
You know what I
did.
mean? And it brought so much love. It was unbelievable. We worked as a family. All,
Yeah,
all four
absolutely.
different religions, five, whatever you believe in. But they brought us together.
Yep.
yeah,
Sure did.
yeah.
Just like my boy over here. When
Thank
he's
you,
got
Mr.
the
Alex.
cross, I got
Yeah,
God.
exactly. right.
So this is
Yeah.
great.
Yes, sir.
Yep.
Yes, sir.
That's right. That's
Yes.
right. And
Um,
I agree with that 100, and that's the main thing that I like, and this is why I am so glad that I met you, because you turned me on to a whole lot of people. You know, we know different nationalities, which was something I've always loved to do, to get as many different nationalities involved as possible. It means a lot.
absolutely.
Yes.
You know, it
Absolutely.
really means a lot.
You know, I was blessed, you know, as I was younger, you know, being around in the military family and everything. I got a chance to be out in Europe, live out there, go to school and graduate out there, and I got to meet so many, not just people face wise, but language barriers and well, not barriers, but get to learn different languages. Now I can't speak them, but at the same time, I'll be familiar if somebody says something, you know, like, okay, cool, you know, and I think that's that diversity, you know, that the world needs, in a sense, especially now more than ever. I'm not going to get political, but we definitely need that more than ever, because of what's going on in the world and in this country, really.
And,
But
and that is a good point too. Because I've always believed we're not gonna travel out of here to another, wherever we go.
Right.
I always thought to leave something beautiful behind, beautiful memories that people could remember you with.
Right.
This was my whole goal from the beginning. You know what I mean? And by the way, you should have told me that this man was gonna be here. I would have brought my microphone, amplifier to cover up over his voice.
All right. Oh yeah, because he got one heck of a voice. He definitely
He's got a beautiful voice.
Yes, he got a
Yes,
beautiful
appreciate
voice.
that.
Yes.
and
Now,
glory to God with that.
This is funny, because I had a guy that asked me, why did I have you? You know, why did I get you to play the lover boy like in the film? And I told him, I said, because it fit him. And I told him, I said, I've known Alec for a long time, and I don't say much. I just sit back and observe, and I don't never put a person in a scene unless I know that person fit that scene. You fit that scene, and I have to. I am so glad that I picked you for the scene because you fit it. You fit it, and then you just played it to the T. And the role that you played, you fit your scene. But I couldn't play the role that you played because it don't fit me. You know, you had to find a person that role.
Again,
you know what I'm saying?
you're acting yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
That's what-
right, exactly. It's
Yes.
just like what you said.
But Tom,
Mm-hmm.
I love women.
Mm-hmm.
What can you say?
Right.
I'm a beautiful woman.
Absolutely.
right.
Absolutely.
Uh-huh.
And one
Yeah.
thing about this movie, there's a lot of betrayal in there with the woman. They betrayed their man with me.
Right. Yeah.
And
Yeah.
that's,
Yeah.
I like that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, I had one guy tell me that Roger, and I love Roger. I had one guy tell me that he ain't no gangster. It don't fit him. And I told him I said he fits the scene. It's the look.
That's right.
Mhm.
He has that look.
Right.
You don't have to be a gangster to play a gangster.
Right.
If that's the case,
Right.
James Cagney would never play the gangster. James Cagney was a dancer,
Mm-hmm.
and a lot of people don't know that.
Yeah.
But he played the hell. He fit that. Him and Humphrey Bogart fit that gangster role.
Right.
It fit him.
Right.
But Cagney was a dancer.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know,
You could say the same thing about,
he didn't
Marlon
have to be
Brando.
no gangster to play a gangster. This is where a lot of people don't understand the business.
Right.
You know, when I hear that, I just look and laugh and just shake my head. They don't understand. Yeah.
Right.
I like Roger.
Yeah.
He's a good
Mhm.
man. He's a good man.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
fit and he fit that
yeah.
role. He
Yes, he
had
does.
that
Right.
look,
Exactly.
that
Yeah.
gangster
The
look.
Sicilian
man.
look.
Yeah.
The Italian look.
Yeah.
Exactly. There you
Mhm.
go. There you go.
Yeah.
I mean, Marlon Brando was the Godfather, but if you go down the film history, Marlon Brando, he played the cool guy when he was younger, but he never played that boss guy
Right,
exactly.
until he got the Godfather role.
Mm-hmm.
That's
You know,
true. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
Well, gentlemen.
Well, it was our pleasure.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
absolutely.
I really love having both of you here on the set with me at for my podcast, and I really would like both of you to come back again.
Oh,
yes,
definitely.
yes.
Yeah,
I
absolutely.
myself, and I'm sure he have so much things to talk about,
Mm-hmm.
and there'll be another.
Oh yeah, definitely,
Yes, another time.
definitely.
You know what I mean?
Yep. And we have another film coming up that we're working on now, Daily Retribution. So, and I really appreciate you coming in to be be one of the producers of this film. You and your brother.
Thank you, and I appreciate
Phil Awada.
it. Phil, yes.
Mhm.
And also, we're working on a film. It's called The White Princess.
Yes.
mm,
Hmm.
It's
Tell us a little
ve-
bit about that, by the way.
White Princess is a very beautiful story
Mm-hmm.
where this young girl comes from Africa. Her father is white and her mother is dark.
Mm-hmm.
And they have this daughter. And this daughter always dreams coming to the United States.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So she comes to the state here. And she comes for a visit
Mm-hmm.
to a friend. From there, she wants to be going out that she never did back home. And she started knowing people and getting involved with the wrong people.
Mm-hmm.
So her father sent some gangsters after her, some guys, to different tribes of people to go to take her back. And that's when there's a lot of action in there.
Okay.
That's when she becomes wild. She goes to clubs. She be on drugs, and then she gets involved with the wrong people.
Mm-hmm.
And this is when the father comes to the United States to pick her up. It's a
Okay.
very beautiful story. Got a lot of romance in it,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
and a lot of action, entertainment.
So like she
It's
wanted
a
to
very
rebel.
interesting story.
Yeah.
Okay.
So like she wanted to be
Right.
rebellious because she
Yes.
didn't get to do. She was limited while she was under her parents' roof. But
Correct.
once she got away, then she wanted to do what she always wanted to do and everything. And they're trying to draw her back, into what they wanted her to be.
Exactly.
But now she's trying to gain her own independence. I like that. It's very cool.
Right.
Yeah.
Thank you, gentlemen.
And I want from you. Thank you very much.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Thank you, Tom, as
Yep.
well. I mean, thank you. I'm looking forward to getting back into it. It's been a minute, personally,
Mhm.
for me. I mean, right now the automotive industry, tied
Understand.
up in that right now, but I'm definitely looking forward to getting back on the screen, getting my voice back out there.
All
You
right.
know, I'm trying to, probably win me another award.
There you go. There you go.
Well, I thank you, Tom, for having us.
Thank you,
You're
Tom.
welcome.
Thank you very
Appreciate
much.
it.
You're welcome.
Yes, sir.
And you're listening to Dragon Film Podcast, and you can hear this whole entire interview on the Dragon Film Smooth radio station. Thank you. My name is Tom Henry, and it's been a blessing.